Hello everyone and welcome to Barca News. It is February 17th, 2023 and it's been revealed that the former referee Enriquez Negreira had threatened to expose Barcelona's irregularities to the press. Also, Julian Araujo is officially a Barcelona player, and Mateo Alemany and other members of the board of directors were seen meeting with the sports agent Pini Zahavi today in the city of Barcelona. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and as I reported in yesterday's video, Pedri was injured during that draw between Barcelona and Manchester United at 2-2. And today, after conducting exhaustive medical exams on the player, the club have confirmed that Pedri has suffered a hamstring injury in his right thigh, which is very similar to the injury that Dembele is currently suffering from. Now, Barcelona have not said exactly how long Pedri is going to be out, but reports are stating that he could be out around 3 to 4 weeks, which is of course a huge blow for the club. Now, Barcelona are estimating that Pedri could be back for the return leg for the away leg against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey, which means that Pedri is going to be missing a lot of matches, including the matches against Cádiz, Manchester United, Almeria, Real Madrid, Valencia, and even Athletic Club. Now, to add more to Barcelona's woes, it's been confirmed that Gavi will also miss the match against Manchester United in Old Trafford, because around the 73rd minute of yesterday's match, he received a yellow card when he attempted to stop a Manchester United counter-attack. And since Gavi had already accumulated 2 yellow cards in the Champions League, he now has 3, and per the UEFA rules, once you accumulate 3 yellow cards, then you receive a 1-match suspension. Now, even though the Champions League is a different competition, under the UEFA rules, the yellow cards continue to accumulate, even though Barcelona were eliminated from the Champions League and they are now playing in the Europa League. So this will be a huge blow for Barcelona in the return, in the away leg against Manchester United in Old Trafford, because they will be down Pedri, Gavi, and even though it was initially thought that Sergio Busquets could be back by then, it's not looking like that's going to be the case. So Barcelona are going to be missing 3 key players from their midfield, but hopefully Xavi will be able to find the solution, and Barcelona will be able to pull ahead without with these injuries and be able to beat Manchester United in order to qualify to the round of 16 of the Europa League. Now, speaking of the match against Manchester United, Rafinha was subbed out around the 80th minute, where in exchange for Ferran Torres, and Rafinha was seen visibly angry, where he was observed punching 2 of the seats in the bleachers, and where he was looking at Xavi and very angrily because he was upset that he was subbed out. And Rafinha has now apologized for his attitude when he said, "I take this opportunity to apologize to everyone, to Ferran and the coach, to the team, to the fans. Sometimes we want to help the team win so much that there are moments like this that we can't control. I know I made a mistake and it won't happen again. We are human beings. It was just a desire to win. The coach knows that this happens, but sometimes we don't control our feelings. I will ask the team for forgiveness again tomorrow and apologize for everything that happened after the game." Now, Xavi was asked about this incident and he confirmed that Rafinha had indeed apologized to him in person. However, he dismissed this whole situation and said that he actually likes to see his players wanting to stay on the field, and that he also understands Rafinha's position because he too was a player and he too used to get angry whenever his coaches subbed him out. Now, just like Xavi, I too understand Rafinha's position and why he got angry about being subbed out, because even though I think that he wasn't performing too well during the first half, I think that Rafinha began to perform much better during the second half, especially after he scored Barcelona's second goal. And I think it was a mistake to take out Rafinha right when he was starting to perform much better and where he was starting to create some danger on the field. But nonetheless, it's good to see Rafinha wanting to fight for his spot on the field, and it's also good to see him apologize for his attitude and admitting to his mistakes, because it takes a big man to admit when something was done wrong and then to apologize for that mistake as well. Now, on to the news that it's been revealed that the former referee Enriquez Negreira had threatened to expose Barcelona's irregularities to the press. Now, as I reported previously, a bombshell report revealed that Barcelona had paid around 1.4 million euros to a former referee named Enriquez Negreira. and it seems that that Bartomeu had hired Enriquez Negreira as a consultant during between the years of 2016 and 2018, and where the club paid him a total of 1.4 million euros. Now, the press have of course exploited this report, stating that Barcelona were paying off refs in order to rule in their favor, but this could not be any further from the truth. Barcelona had simply hired Enriquez Negreira as a consultant, which is something very common in La Liga, and in fact, all La Liga clubs have former referees that work as consultants for the club to help them understand the footballing rules, to help them keep them updated on the new rules, and to even help them understand how certain referees rule in certain situations. But nonetheless, the press are continuing to push the narrative that Barcelona were paying off referees, even though that's not the case. Barcelona simply hired Enriquez Negreira as a consultant, just like everyone does. And it's now being revealed that Enriquez Negreira had threatened to expose Barcelona's irregularities to the press. Now, it seems that Bartomeu in 2018 decided not to continue with the club's relationship with Enriquez Negreira, and upon notifying the former referee that his contract was terminated, Enriquez Negreira replied to the club with a burofax while he threatened to expose Barcelona's irregularities to the press. Now, I believe that this is the real scandal here, not that Barcelona had hired Enriquez Negreira, because as I said before, all the clubs do this in La Liga. I think the real scandal is that Enriquez Negreira was paid 1.4 million euros, 500,000 in 2016, 500,000 in 2017, and a little over 300,000 in 2018. And I'm pretty sure that that is way above market value, but that's of course what Bartomeu was known for. Not only did he pay players wages way above market value and paid exorbitant transfer fees, but he also paid club employees and consultants that the club hired way above market value, and that's how he managed to empty out Barcelona's coffers. So I really think that the real scandal here is that Enriquez Negreira was getting paid 500,000 euros a year to be an exterior consultant, and the other scandal is that he was extorting Barcelona when he was notified that his contract was going to be terminated. And I really hope that the prosecutor's office investigates this, because this is definitely extortion and it's definitely a crime. Now, for those saying that Enriquez Negreira must have known something about the club if he made that threat, my reply would be that it's been 5 years since that happened, and Enriquez Negreira has not leaked anything to the press, so obviously it was just nothing but a threat and an extortion so he can continue his relationship with the club and he can continue earning those really high wages as an exterior consultant. Now, La Liga and Javier Tebas have confirmed that Barcelona are not going to receive any sanctions in regards to this report linking Barcelona with Enriquez Negreira, because as I said, there's really nothing here. Barcelona had simply hired him as a consultant. However, the media are looking to exploit this to make it seem like Barcelona was buying out referees. Now, on to the news that Barcelona have officially confirmed the signing of the Mexican right back Julian Araujo. Now, as I reported in yesterday's video, Julian Araujo was set to fly to the city of Barcelona to sign his contract with his new team, and today that's exactly what happened, where the former LA Galaxy defender flew to the city of Barcelona, where he signed his official contract with the club until 2026, and where Barcelona paid a little less than 4 million euros for the MLS team. Now, Julian Araujo will first join the Barca Athletic, while he's expected to begin learning his new role and begin learning the Barcelona style of play. And if he performs well under Rafa Marquez, then he's expected to begin alternating with the first team, where Xavi will be counting on him in the right back position. Now, Julian Araujo has left the MLS after playing around 102 matches, where he scored 2 goals and provided 20 assists. Now, speaking of signing players, Matteo Alemany and other members of the board of directors were seen today meeting with the sports agent Pini Zahavi. Now, Pini Zahavi is the agent of Robert Lewandowski, but he also represents Carrasco and Pavard, and it seems that he had met with the Barcelona board of directors in order to discuss these future signings. Now, as I reported previously, Barcelona are considering signing Benjamin Pavard to reinforce the right back position. and they also were able to negotiate an option to buy when they transferred Memphis Depay to Atletico de Madrid that would allow the club to sign Pavard Carrasco in the summer for around 15 to 20 million euros. Now, as I reported in a previous video, Samuel Umtiti is currently performing really well in the Serie A with his new team Lecce, where he's spending this season there on loan, and it seems that the Italian team are now in a hurry to try to sign Samuel Umtiti on a permanent basis because they are worried that Barcelona might want Samuel Umtiti back on their squad, given that the club are interested in signing a left-footed center back. But I'm here to tell you that Barcelona has no intention of bringing Samuel Umtiti back to the team because they consider that he doesn't have the level to play in Barcelona. And Samuel Umtiti seems to think that his current form could help him make a jump to a stronger team than Lecce. And there are several teams in the Serie A and several teams in the League On who are interested in signing Samuel Umtiti. Now, this is, of course, great news for Barcelona, who are planning to offload Umtiti permanently this upcoming summer. And it's also great news for Umtiti, who is finally starting to recover his form after that really bad injury that he suffered in 2018 that saw him go from one of the best center backs in the world to being on the bench injured all the time. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I would like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, peace, guys.